Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. Video number 2 today. I promised you guys there's huge news over at eBay. You saw the title and some interesting items selling on Amazon and some stories going on with Amazon today. I'm going to jump over to my screen share with you guys and show you these stories one by one. But the huge news from eBay is pretty big and hits home with me. Let's look at what I'm talking about right now. All right, so story number 1 is one of eBay's senior executives, Lawton, who I actually met and had a drink with and talked with at eBay Open and at one of the after parties. Hal has left. He has abruptly resigned from eBay and has now been hired by Macys. And this has kind of got a couple points to this story that I want to cover. One is that Hal was at eBay for 2.5 years, I believe 2015, and previous to that, he worked at Home Depot. A lot of people gave him a lot of bad flack because he didn't have a lot of e-commerce experience short of helping the Home Depot website, but he was more a brick and mortar type guy. So it doesn't surprise me that he went back to Macys as brick and mortar. And I would imagine Macys wanted him because they want to build up their online presence with Macys closing many stores. This may actually mean that Macys is going to close more stores because Hal is going to push Macys into more of an online business because it's what he's leaving from. Or maybe he's going to try to rebuild their brick and mortar. We'll have to wait and see, and I'll update that in a future video after Hal is officially over at Macys. Next month is when he starts. I would also imagine that Macys offered him a ridiculous amount of money. No idea how much money he made for eBay, no idea how much money he's making for Macys, but it had to be a significant bump for him to just out and out leave eBay. He seemed all about eBay in Vegas, but he was obviously hiding this. These things don't happen overnight, not typically, so he's probably known about it. The one thing I can say is I just read through just a few minutes before this video a lot of the forum board posts, and no one is mad or upset that Hal is leaving. Pretty much everyone said that he was terrible for eBay. I just met him. I don't know a lot of his history, but apparently a lot of the bad things that eBay did, a lot of the bad things that happened to the sellers were a result of policies and procedures that Hal put in. So we'll have to see if this helps at all, hurts at all, what ends up happening, but I'll keep you guys updated. eBay loses one of its senior vice presidents to Macys. All right, the second story is a story that Business Insider did about how all the stuff, and you guys can see there's a picture of a Goodwill outlet bin, Goodwill thrift store in Denver, how it all ends up there. And it's that millennials, that's people like my age, whose parents are downsizing, retiring, dying, all those things, have all the junk left in their house. And people, that aren't me or you mostly, don't want this junk. So they're just doing whatever it takes to get rid of it. And that's how it ends up. That's very good for us. And apparently that's increasing. So that's all good news for us. It should be more donations. And we can see the chief operating officer of Goodwill of Greater Washington said that their donations were up 20%. People are even paying to have companies come clean these houses out. So that's pretty awesome. More stuff will be available, and hopefully that means more money for us. All right, I'm going to switch over to some Amazon news here, and one of them is that Foot Locker and Finish Line are losing a ton of shoe market share to Amazon, which was a big story today. Apparently, Foot Locker and Finish Line are losing their presence in the malls, especially the ones that lose that JCPenney and Macy's anchor stores, which we all know are going out of business. And Amazon, like everything else, is picking up the slack on the shoe business. We've all talked about the shoe business being big, and you can see their stock prices for today were down almost 10% for Finish Line and almost, or down to $10 for Finish Line. I'm sorry, down $1.12, which was 10%, and then Foot Locker was down to $31, which was $2.55, or almost 7.5% decline in the stock price for today. So another sector that Amazon has taken over, not that we are surprised by this, but just one more thing that Amazon is going to dominate. And speaking of dominate, it may be late tonight when you see this video, but you still have time. Today was a one-day Amazon sale on Nerf or nothing. Guns discounted down from 20 to 13, 47 to 33. 75 dart refills deducted all the way down to $9. 100 ball refill for the blaster deducted down to 18. So a lot of good deals only today. So if it's still the 21st of August, jump on Amazon if you need any Nerf stuff. They're discounted pretty deep. Now, we've been talking about how big Amazon is, how they dominate everything, but here's one story that came out that was pretty interesting. Walmart does $308 billion in retail sales. That does not include any third party like Wayfair or online sales. $308 billion in revenue. Amazon's online revenue was 145. That's gross merchandise volume. So almost, actually, it is more than double Amazon's sales. So Amazon might be dominating everyone else. They are not dominating Walmart. This happened in 2001 with Walmart. When Walmart started taking over all the stores, Kmart started declining. Ames went out of business. Jamesway, there were a lot of stores that Walmart put out of business. And people thought Walmart was getting too big. Obviously, it got huge, but it never actually took over the world. It is the global dominator, but people are saying that eventually Amazon's surge is going to basically level out, and they won't do more than what Walmart did. But Amazon's got a bigger online presence, so they can reach more people globally, all that stuff. I feel like they might grow bigger than Walmart. It's going to take a while, trust me. $308 billion, they're not coming anywhere near that anytime soon, but it might happen. We'll have to wait and see. All right, we're going to close the video with some of the hottest items that are on Amazon right now, and I'm doing this because one of the items on here is absolute insane. You guys have to explain this to me. It's in the thumbnail. Hopefully YouTube doesn't get mad about that thumbnail. But let me scroll down this list of, I think it's 17 or 18 top items for the week on Amazon. They're trending. One is lunchbox containers. That's not a surprise. School just came back in. These are dishwasher safe, all that good stuff. Of course, these are going to be popular right now. Kids' lunches, no brainer right there. A pet hair remover mitt. It's kind of cool. Our dogs don't really shed, so I wouldn't buy this, but I know a lot of you do. This is the one that I'm worried about. It's a Squatty Potty, the better way to go to a bathroom. I was going to ask you guys to explain this to me in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure I'd have to turn the comments off. I get it, but why? Seriously? And it's $17.49. The promising review is, you know how ducks don't have sphincters, so it slides right out. Squatty Potty turns you into a duck. That is ridiculous. Why? Why is that trending on Amazon? Moving on. A French press. It's some coffee thing that keeps your coffee hot. That's kind of cool. Liquid eyeliner. Eyeliner is like the big celebrity thing, so that's kind of not surprising. One of the top selling clothes items, an off-the-shoulder dress. Doesn't say who it's by, I don't think, but it's purple. It's very purple. The mesh shower caddy. That's probably popular with college kids. I would imagine that those are selling really good, especially at $9.99. That's cheap. Booster car seat. Not something I would have thought would have been at the top, but not bad. $64. That seems really cheap for a booster car seat. There's the calendar for 2017, 2018. Again, school, college, teachers, all going to be popular there. Detailed paintbrushes. Again, art school. A lot of this is back to school stuff. You guys can tell. Quest bars, which is like chocolate chip cookie dough with protein. They're probably a constant seller. Ruffled maxi dress. Looks like something that would be like a summer style off the shoulder there. Lunchbox, again, for your kids for school. Lunchbox comes with some little sectioned off areas, so that's kind of cool. They're all going to be popular. Calligraphy pens. Some of that might be college. I don't think there's a lot of calligraphy classes in college. I'm sure there are a few. There's probably some art schools and whatnot, but this is probably just something that that's just become trending lately. A magnifying glass. Not really sure why that's trending. I can't see that being a back-to-school requirement. Label maker, that's going to be really, really helpful for, online businesses year-round, but also kids print labels to put on folders, to put on, like, these little, new account sale leads, expenses for, like, maybe real estate agent or salesperson, just to organize paperwork. And then it looks like the last item they're doing is the Fifth Harmony CD album, whatever it's called, their self-titled album. This should not be trending. Sorry to anyone that likes Fifth Harmony, but there you go. There's the top items from Amazon, top news from Amazon, and the breaking story out of eBay that Hal Lawton has left. Appreciate you guys watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. I'll do more news stories for you guys coming up, maybe once or twice a week. We'll catch up with all the eBay and Amazon things that are going down. And in the meantime, make sure you check out the description box for all my links, all my social media, and all the cool stuff to check out there. And I will see you guys tomorrow.